So here's what I found. It's a Heathkit Visual-Aural Sound Signal Tracer. I gotta be careful how I say that one. Looks nice, but the person who sold it to me said it's been sitting on a shelf in a garage for 20 to 30 years, maybe more. You can tell it's kind of filthy in various things. I think the cord was wound up one heck of a long time ago. I do notice this is different than you can find pictures of. It's a connection of some sort. It came without a probe, so I'll have to build a probe somehow. But here it is. I got to see if it works, see what it does, and probably clean up the outside first before I take it apart. Time for a little bit of cleanup. And while I do a cleanup, I'm going to be watching a classic movie called Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory. That's a good one. It's a French dubbed movie called Lycanthropes. Boy, is it bad. Here's the new organization. I made a small parts bin out of a 3D print. Rearranged where all my small little parts are, moved my dim bulb tester over there, made my workspace bigger best I could. So again, you can see the got stuff off the desk here and moved it over there by adding distance to the area I can work on. Did the same thing on behind my T there, this side. So I have a much larger area to work, because why not? I'm mostly proud of my little resistor holder here. And new dim bulb tester spot. So let's see if this works. Let's see here. I think you can see the dim bulb over there. I guess I have to uncoil this for the first time. Why don't I do that? Please don't crack. This is old electronics that probably haven't been plugged in or turned in. Plugged in or turned on in a very long time. Cord's at least not cracking. Go here, plug you in. I guess I should read the instructions on how this works. I know this is the on-off, signal tracer, gain, so essentially volume. If I turn this on, that should come on. Might not be able to see it with all these LED lights on. Speaker needs to be on, and I think this just doubles the gain. Start with it off, just because. Screw out output transformer, speaker voice code. I think I can do that to another speaker if I wanted to. Watt meter, I can measure the wattage of something running. Guess on here somehow. Or in combination. Tracer should just make noise. I should be able to get enough signal just by hopefully touching the connection over here. I didn't know what kind of connection this was. Still don't. But it turns out in an old bin of connectors, I have one. It's absolutely the right one to go in here. So, strangely, I'll be able to make a probe instead of changing this out. And that's for audio. Don't know if this is going to work. Wish me luck. Here, let me turn off some lights so we have a chance to see if stuff works. I guess even you. Please don't explode. Could put on my glasses just in case. Do something other than bad stuff. That's the key. I guess it helps to have my dim bulb tester on. Okay. That is not a good sign. Oh, wait, it is drawing current, though, because the bulb is on. Oh, wait, actually, there is a bit of a glow there. Do I need to turn you all the way up or something? That strikes me as not very bright. But, yeah, that's not changing over there. Speaker is on. I'm not hearing anything. Hello? Talk to me. I don't see it shorting. And there's a bit of glow there, so let's just put it on plain old power. Plain old power. And this is not a polarized plug. Let me see here. Where's the rib? There is the rib. So you need to be there. You can tell what's supposed to be high and low by looking at the cord. There's a smooth side and a ribbed side. So now if I turn you on, and we'll give it some time here. Warm up, do something. Oh! I hear something. Turn you on. See what happens. That's a good sign. That's not. Why are you so dark? See if I can see if there's any glow there whatsoever. All the lights are going off. Okay, it's there. It's just not bright at all. Okay, it is there. It's definitely worn out. Do you respond? You do. So that is a good sign. That is definitely not very bright, though. Okay, it's got some life in it. I picked this up at the same time for $20. So $20, $20. This is same story. Sat on a shelf for 30, maybe more years. At least it's got 2-prong plug. So watt meter should tell me about. So let's go over to watt meter. Uh-oh, I'm not sure that's changing. That switch seems not great. Yeah, that switch. Okay, never mind. That switch is broken. Well, I tried. Yeah, that does not seem to be switching at all. That seems fine. That seems fine. That just doesn't move. Yeah, so that's a problem. So that'll require getting into it. So all the lights go back on. So there's some promise. Now we just have to take it apart. Let's do that and make sure I unplug it before I do. How about knobs first? Looks like there's little screws in there to hold it in place. Yep. Little grommets. Parts bin. Parts bin. Need a parts bin. Okay, let's start with the knobs. I walked off for a parts bin, and it's been an hour. Because I looked at my parts bin and I went, you know what? You'll see what I mean when it appears. It needs to finish. I've got a lot of spray paint that I've been trying to use up. And I thought, well, you know, hey, wow, that's a rusty mess. Hopefully this little thing actually, this might be a thing. Let's try this one first. Are you unplugged? You're unplugged. Okay. Okay, you actually came off. Leave that in there. You back off. It's just been sawed. Okay. And then the one that definitely was not working. Let's try to get some leverage on it. There's always one. Let's let some WD-40 see if it'll do its magic. Wow. Big guns. Got to break out the big guns. Where are the big guns? Okay. Can't take you apart without getting this knob off. You do not want to come off. Can't heat it because that would melt. Because proper enunciation, Mr. Howard. Because that would melt the plastic. So we'll just leave that be while we investigate this. Okay. This is metal. That's plastic. Yeah, you definitely don't want to turn at all. So, do the same thing with you. Let you soak a while and see what happens. Maybe we can take a peek at it from the other side. Because again, eventually this all has to come on. Like that, and this. And I got some red ones and black ones. These are all black. And whatever garage this was sitting in and getting dusty, it was not getting too rusty. Because it doesn't look too bad. All its pieces and parts. Excuse the spray debris. I'll clean that up later. We take those 2 screws out. This should just slide out the front. So unless there's screws hiding under those, but I don't think there are. So let's give it a shot. And comparatively to some of the other stuff I've worked on, the screws aren't rusty. Okay, that was interesting. Why are you at such an angle now? Yep, it just slides forward, which reveals I need to do some more cleaning. Okay, so what do we got here? There we go. Gotta change angle here. Definitely clean on the inside. Okay, watch clean later. The inside. Now I'm going to show you how much I know about this stuff, which is practically nothing. I know there's a tube. Oh yeah, in the eye tube. There is a big red X on that for some reason. So this is probably M and N. Oh, somebody's labeled M, N, unknown. UB, something, and something. There are just a lot of bare straight wires in here. I'm hoping those are all the grounds. And some sort of capacitor over here. 0.00 005 microfarads and 600. 600 volts. Suddenly I have a healthy respect for this. Guess that's a transformer for the speaker. There's 3 transformers in here. Power transformer, signal transformer, There's another tube. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm looking at here. I'm going to have to do some investigation. AABBH. Maybe that's K25. Looks like somebody built this thing because there's a lot of handwritten stuff on it. What's on the bottom? Capacitors. That's a big one. There's the eye tube. Lots of capacitors. Strangely, they don't look too old. I don't recognize these. I've seen these before. That looks like cat fur. Big resistor there. All carbon fiber resistors. That looks like newer wiring. That's some old wiring. This does not look as old on the inside as I was anticipating. Switch. Will you switch? You do not want to switch. Please don't break. You still do not want to switch. Somehow I'm going to have to make you switch. But yeah, you do not want to switch. That is not connected to anything. So that's probably just ground speaker voice coil, and it's not, maybe, wait, hang on. PPB plus, that's those. Output transformer, that one, speaker coil, that one. This is the output transformer, this is the speaker coil. So this is like high and low. So this is the signal, that's the ground. It's grounded to the case, so that's fine. So that's my signal from, yeah, here and there, which is grounded to the case. Okay, let's turn this on and see what it looks like on the backside here. Oh yeah, plug it in correct way, Mr. Howard, which is that way. Speaker on. Okay, it does come on. Okay, that tube is glowing. Those are in case, so I can't see those. I think it just works, which will be kind of awesome. Probably should recap it, learn about it. Definitely find the instructions, understand tubes. Probably have to source a new eye tube, because again, with lights on, you can't see that. But it is definitely on. Holy that hurt. Phew. I shot the crap out of myself a minute ago the other way. That hurt! That hurt. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make this thing a lot safer. Definitely felt that. Woo! See if that makes a video. Holy mackerel. Okay. just to keep myself a little safer here while I work on this. Neutral plug. Hot side. It's because on the neutral side there's a little ribbing on it, and on the hot side it's all nice and smooth. So I know where to plug it in over here and not shock the bejesus out of myself anymore. Double checking. I don't want any more electro boom moments. So here we are, starting to figure out this wonderful thing. I've been waiting for some parts. Not only does he send you a nice kit for things, if he has it, the instructions are fantastic. And if you're somebody like me, careful instructions are a really good thing. Not only that, he says, you can die! So don't do what I do.